Joy, I'm gonna go as well.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Later.
Bye, Foggy. Hi, chat. So, I'm gonna change the music to something more chill. We're chilling. We're gonna be world building today because people are busy, can't work or can't. And I promised a world building stream. Also, I'm joined by Ori. Orlene, would you like to say hello? And center the screen. There we go. And then, oh wait, that's not what I wanted. God damn it.
Always the fun part. Figuring out how to do this.
Look, I'm a potato, okay? Nope, that's music. Why did it capture my music? Capture that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
There we go.
I like potatoes.
I think potatoes were the main character in The Martian. Oh, I didn't want to do that. God damn it. I just want to shrink that, transform center to screen. It's not the best, but it's all right. It works. All right, we're gonna work on the wagons, which is this one. Yep. We're here. I know how this works. It's fine.
I mean, you definitely know a lot more than I do about World Anvil.
Close that. The music's too loud, chat. Let me know. We're gonna just probably for an hour chill and world build, and then Pez finally messaged me. Alright. So, for those who don't know how I do this, I'll show you. I have a system in my D&D world. Oh, I gotta give a pupper. Come here, Dasher. Dasher! You gotta take your gabapentin. You gotta take his pain meds. Where are you? Oh, hi, buddy. Hey, little guy. Like you, right? Crushed by my chair. Open. Now swallow it. You know the rules. No, swallow it. I see you hiding it. He hides his pills. He tries to hide them from me. No, I see it. I can see it. You little shit.
Pill pockets.
Yeah, but he doesn't have teeth now. Well, he has teeth. He has 7 teeth, but he doesn't have a lot of teeth. So, like,
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, so for those who don't know, I have a system in my D&D world that is like taxology. If you're not familiar with taxology, you think about like the Latin names of animals. It's of course, Lord. Go ahead. But I have this entire system. So it's called the sigil classification system. And then there is the sigil classification system for intelligent species, which is further. Now, eventually I might add more. But for now, only intelligent species have classification. And there's a whole bunch of stuff in here if you guys are ever interested in reading. It's all on the World Anvil. You can look it up. But basically, keep it pretty simple. Planar group is the first one. This defines which section of the planes that you're in. Are you in the prime planes, the outer planes, the transient planes, or the inner planes? Planar locale is the specific plane itself. Material. Feywild, Hell, or Hades, you know, stuff like that. And then the sphere is specifically, are you plant, animal, or intelligent creature? In this world, they separate intelligent creatures away from animals. Now, one thing to note, anything on this database could end up being wrong. I try to keep it typically correct and neutral, but there are things that can change, and because it's meant to have been created by scholars who are documenting these sort of things within the world itself. When you get into intelligentsia, you have further classifications. So degree is sort of like the pure identity. I have a question about D&D. Deals 5 for 2 rounds. This only mentioned for the flask. What do you mean? Let's see here. So the flask of oil. Oil flask. Cheddar and a pear. Says you can also pour a flask of oil on the ground to cover. If lit, the oil burns. Would this mean a keg of oil deals 42 damage? I don't know, because I think... Well, if you're a DM, it kind of comes down to you to make that decision. Rules as written isn't necessary to follow. Personally, I'm someone who does rule of cool. But if you want to think about rules as written in that regard, there's two ways to think about it. If you lit a barrel on fire, it would explode. So in that regard, that explosion would deal, you know, piercing damage from the shatters and the fire, whatever. But if you poured an oil on the ground, I think it would be the same, because it's about the heat of the fire, I think. Whereas with like alchemical fire, I believe alchemical fire is meant to be like Greek fire from ancient history. So that would be my call on it. But at the end of the day, it's up to you, if you're the DM, to make those decisions. Anyways, we will return. So degree is like the general identity of the creature. So reptilian are all reptiles. Furbolgan are pretty much all of the humanoids. Not all of them, but a lot of the humanoids, except animal-based ones. A whole bunch of them. Clan then kind of specifies like it's like a further, what's it? It's possible, yeah. I think that's something you'd have to kind of just make a decision on. But yeah, so clan is going to be like your further classification. So for the Furbolgs, it's based on ancient Furbolgan settlers. They were like the nomadic people. Now, tribe is an optional subgroup. It's not always used, but this is like a further one. So tribe is like elves or and I want to say, let me see if I've done it here. This isn't final yet. Pretty sure these are all tribe based. Yeah. It's not always the case that the tribe tag is going to be used, but it can occasionally happen. And then you have your ancestries or species, which these are like your old D&D races. I just don't like using that word because it's a little charged. So I use the word ancestry, and then subspecies are your lineages, which is more in line with what D&D's doing these days. It's a little bit different, but your ancestries would be like human, elf, orc, and then your lineages would be like half elves or red dragon, that sort of thing. And then kin is what we would call race IRL. It's cultural groups, but there's no class or treatment differences in this world. I try to avoid real life thingies. And then there's a whole bunch of notes if you guys are interested on different things. Plain touched, which are like tieflings, intelligent influence, which are like intelligently created species, because gods exist here. But yeah, so that's how that works. So I want to work on the wagons today. So we're gonna go to Reptilian, and then we'll go to Draco, which is their clan, and then Worms. So we'll pull this open, and then I have a whole bunch of stuff here. Hello, welcome. So what the goal is today is to get a list of all the dragons that I want to have in my world, and then furthermore group them into the ancestries that we talked about. So for that example, that would be like chromatic dragons or metallic dragons, and then you have your linear ones. So I just have to make the decision as the DM which I'm going to keep, which I don't want to keep, and do stuff like that. Now these aren't I'm not going to keep all of these right now, but as it stands, this is how we're going to look at it. And I also have to make a decision. One thing I've always loved about World of Warcraft is that the dragons can almost always change into like a humanoid form and live among the people. And that's something that I like. And now in D&D, there's only a few specific creatures that can do that. But personally, in my world, I would like to have a good number of them be able to do that. Now, I haven't made the decision. Maybe that's only adult dragons can do that, or ancient dragons. Something I have to make a decision on. I am going to go and grab one of my... we'll just go to like humans. And I want to grab this. It's just what this is the it is the like taxology sort of thing for the creatures, and it just makes it look like this on the right. But I have to format it really weird. I probably didn't notice you were doing... Well, hello. Well, welcome very much. I appreciate it. Typically on Saturdays, I'm running a D&D campaign called Owlbear's Roost. It is a D&D campaign that takes 5e campaign that takes place in my homebrew world. Unfortunately, one of my players is super busy today, and another one is super sick. One of my players is really sick today, so I made the decision to call it off. And one of my subathon goals for my birthday back in April was I would do a homebrew stream at some point to talk about how I'd like to homebrew my world. We're giving a little stream about that. I used Worldly Anvil. And yeah, we're going through that right now. We're talking about dragons right now. So I am in the process of putting the correct information in here, and then we'll work through that. Yeah. So I liked. We were just talking about how I've got this whole system. I have this whole system in my D&D world about how I classify different intelligent creatures and whatnot, similar to like taxology in the real world. This music's very aggressive. This is not what I was expecting. I mean, it is the just Dragonflight OST, but I'm gonna put some calmer music on from World of Warcraft. But yeah, we were gonna go through here. All right. So I'm gonna put. I'll just put a note there for now. That's the info box. Also, for everyone who is joining, I am also joined in VC by my friend Ori, who is here to hang out with us today.
Yay. Just kind of
We're
chilling.
gonna start with the big guys today. We'll start with we're gonna start with the main 3. Now, in my world, I have the Dragon Continent is very based on Chinese languages and myths and such like that. However, the plan that I have today, and something I want to talk about, is make a decision on different sort of depictions of dragons. So if I pull up let's see if I can find like an article on different cultures of dragons. You know what, maybe it's better like cultural depiction of dragons. And this is kind of how I work on it. So I will look at some ideas from the real world, get an idea, and go from there. So the Chinese dragons, we kind of know what they look like. Now the issue is in D&D you also have what are they called?
Wyverns?
Wyverns, thank you. Because my brain is just so slow right now. Now they very specifically don't have the front arms. What is in here? What did I put in here? Oh, these are those guys. I don't think they should be in. I might move those guys out. We'll worry about that later. I don't know what's in Wormlight. Wormlight's probably like worm. Yeah. I very much want to incorporate different cultures in. It's one thing I always like to do with my D&D world is take something culturally significant, not significant, but existing in the real world, and then put my own twist on it. So for like the holidays in my D&D world, you've got something that's very Christmas-like, you've got something that's very Lantern Festival, like Ramadan, stuff like that. That's adds like a little bit of familiarity for viewers and players, but not to the extent that it's just a rip-off, right? It's still fantasy-based. And that comes from my time playing World of Warcraft, where they do something very similar. But yeah, so I was thinking I want to have some different types of dragons. So British dragons are typically what we think about when we're doing D&D, the big wings. But I would love to have one of the dragon types be more Chinese-like. Yeah, now I want to see, I don't really know what like Germanic dragons look like comparatively to British dragons. I thought they were pretty similar. I guess just bigger heads? Oh, you know what? Their wings are on their arms. Versus...
Brooklyn.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that. That's kind of cool. Again, I just have to be very careful with D&D because there are creatures that are very similar like that. And I have to make sure. I'm currently drafting potential ideas for my own tabletop system before I start writing out stuff here. I'm kind of procrastinating in regards to actually writing anything down. That's totally fair. I think at the end of the day, the most important thing to remember is that you are doing this for fun, right? You're not forced to do this or anything like that. If you start feeling tired with it, or you start feeling a little bit bored, take a break and go back to it when you're having a good time. With me, with world building, it's something I like to do in my free time, but if I start feeling like I'm forced to do it or I have to do it, I make a conscious effort to make sure that I don't force myself to do it. Welcome, Misha. How are you? Alrighty, so I think that's cool. The Norse ones. What else we got? The Mesoamerican ones are really cool. They have no legs and they're like but I gotta hear me out. Feywild Druid. I do love a good Feywild Druid. And then Aboriginal Australian dragons. Oh, I want to see what these look like. These images that they put on this website are really bad. Oh, they're very similar where like they're like a snack. What else we got? Greek dragons. I wouldn't necessarily say a Hydra is a Hydra dragon? No.
It might be dragon related, but not a dragon.
Oh no, they're talking about the Golden Fleece story. Okay, yeah, that's a dragon, I guess. It's dragon adjacent. I just have to remember where I put everything. So, Draconoids, I believe, are my Dragonborn. Yeah. Kobolds. Lassatira, I think I'm gonna move. I think I'm gonna move this to its own thing because they're not related to dragon. I will put this somewhere else. Worm light are gonna be things that are like that. So you have Drake, not the rapper. I have to remember because there's so many dragons and Dungeons and Dragons that I just can't remember all of them. So Drakes are wingless, I think. Yeah. They are. They look so sad. They're like little Siamese cats without their fur. That's what they remind me of for some reason. Pseudo dragons are like the fairy type ones. They're like the little baby ones. They're cutesy. Dragonelles. I don't remember Dragonelles. So far, the concept-based feedback system. Summer Pathfinder, DC 20. The gimmick, you have to have a physical toy to represent your character. Huh. Well, that's kind of cool. I reflavored a Stardew Fairy. Instead of Chalice, Dragon, and Archer, they got Unicorn, Fairy, Dragon, and Centaur. Instead of Wheel and Woe, they have Blessing. Oh, that's wonderful. So I play a game on Saturdays. It's a homebrew game. Not a homebrew game, a home game that I don't stream it. Just play it. And I play a Shepherd Druid with a point and life cleric. So her whole thing is AoE heals, and she is her themed around owls. I love owls. So her things. So for the Shepherd Druid stuff, you've got the Unicorn, which is an owl griffin. The bear is an owlbear, and then the hawk is an owl, and all her magic is like owl-y themed. All right, what the fuck is a dragon owl?
A horse.
Horse with wings. They're kind of cool looking. Them. Look at, they're kind of cute. They're like, yeah, they're like animalistic. And then landworms and sea worms. These are probably going to be more like, I love shepherd druids. I love shepherd druids. All right, landworms are. What the fuck is a landworm? I don't remember what these guys are. Wait, how are these different to dragonelles? Or not dragonelles, but the other thing. They're wingless dragons.
Much larger?
Drakes. How are they different to drakes? Are they just both wingless?
I think landworms have higher intelligence as well.
Okay, they're smaller. Sea worms are probably very similar. Oh, that's fair, yeah. Lung dragons. I don't remember what lung dragons are. See, this is why we're going through everything in chat, because I forget. Because there's just so much. Ooh, they're cool. Oh, right. These are like the take on the Chinese ones. Okay, yeah. So what the fuck? True dragons. They gained power. Oh, they're true dragons. Okay, well that needs to go on my other thing then. Oops, wrong one. Well, that kind of fucks with my plan that I had. I guess I could still mess with it. Yeah, I mean, I upload all my streams anyways, Lord. You know that. Cobra dragon. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep a tab open for lung dragons, because now I'm... Cobra dragon is just a cobra. He's cool looking. Look at him. Look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. He's got a little cobra head. Rattler dragon. Oh my god, we got a raid. Why didn't it... Oh, it's because we're in the Owlbear's Roost thing. Thank you so much, Shannon, for the raid. Can someone give Shannon a shout out, please?
Hi, Shannon.
It is always in follower only mode. I always do that. That's for a reason. If you're curious why it's in follower only mode, because people are transphobic. That's why. There's your answer. But I appreciate everyone who stopped by.
Some people are shitty.
Forces them. I mean, what? It forces them to follow me. Wait, that's not what I meant. Okay.
I agree with Lord. Everyone should be following.
Wait, dragon turtles are in here? A Long Wang. Sorry, I'm not laughing at him. How is this different to a drag? Oh, they're a distant relative of dragon turtles. Okay. Huh. Shannon, you can come. Okay, Shannon. Wow. All right, now you have to come join us. And,
yeah. Yeah, now you have to come hang out.
Get in the VC, you potato. We're in Summerland. If you'd like to, feel free. I might not be able to read it all in stream, but I'm sure chat would love to read it. These guys are cool. The issue is they're not in D&D 5e, so I don't have to worry about that. And I can incorporate them. I can incorporate them. I wanted to just make one of the things like Chinese dragons. But these seem to be more like land-based. So you've got Coiled Spirit, Celestial. Ooh, he's a chonker. Look at this little guy. He's a chonker. I don't know. I mean, I don't have to add them, right?
Yeah, because these are all the way from advanced D&D.
Yeah. I might just do my own thing.
We still have books for that in my house. Because my father played during that time. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to include lung dragons. I think I'm going to do my own thing with adding Chinese-like dragons. And then I've got a whole bunch of other stuff that, again, this might not all be there, but I gotta put it on the list anyways. So we've got gem dragons, which are like the psychic ones. Alright, I gotta remember, what the fuck is a Diazelmus? Oh, it's like a Hydra. Okay, celestial dragons. These guys are cool looking. I'll show you guys. Pretty. Arcano scale. I remember what this is. What the fuck is it? What is this? Was this one of the pointy hat dragons that I wanted to add? It might be, actually. Is this like a scorpion? Is that what these guys are? Oh, they're magic fuckers. Okay, and then sunworms are different than sun dragons, but they're full dragons. Again, I'm not going to include everything. Wait, so are they true dragons or not? Oh, it looked like a dragon. All right, you're going into... No, I guess it stays there. Light scales, that's from... Those are cool. That's from Grim Hollow. Time dragons, and then warden... No, warden dragons are the one... What is an Arcano scale? What is this? Is this from my book that I got? It might be from my book. And then the other thing I wanted to add it was the floral dragons. I haven't got this book yet, but look how pretty they are. They're so cute. Maybe I'll put them in the Feywild. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe these guys will go in the Feywild. Let me add that to my Feywild sheet. You can buy it now. The PDF's out. I haven't... Yeah, the Feywild stuff's very bare bones right now. Alright. I made a note of it. Alright, so... Some of the stuff I might have to move around, but... We now get to decide which one's which. So I think I'm gonna do... Oh, I do like the Mesoamerican ones. I guess those are more like wyverns almost. Do you think? Or are wyverns more like... Oh no, wyverns are the Norse ones. Look, they've got the wings attached to their arms. Oh, here we go. Coatl. There might be more I have to add, but cool. So okay. So to give you guys an idea, in D&D there's three main groups: the chromatic dragons, which are quote unquote bad ones. They're the evil ones, but that's super subjective. But yeah, you got all these little guys. They're all cute. They're all super cute, super fun. And then metallic dragons are super similar, but they're just a little bit more shiny. Shiny. Who is right? Maybe the lung dragons aren't a bad idea. Because if I'm going to separate wyverns for having wings on their arms, right? That feels like such a big difference. Because if I go like Chinese dragons, they don't really have wings, you know? Maybe I need to...
They just float.
Maybe I need to very specifically... Maybe that's why I had him over here in Wormlight. I think I'm going to put him back in here. And the reason for that is I want them to be... I want them to exist. I want to keep similarities. But I do want a difference. I want there to be like a noticeable difference between the chromatics in the, other than like the scales. I was going to say there's just going to be all the scales.
Well, because the Germanic versus the English are similar in body shape, but they are different.
Yeah, but those are the ones that have the wings attached to their arms, which is what wyverns are in D&D. Maybe we could do something about the wings. So like maybe with like the gem dragons, their wings are more transparent. Because like looking at, and their scales are...
Oh yeah. Honestly, gem dragons are the ones I would consider good options to make Chinese or Mesoamerican.
You think get rid of their wings?
Yeah, because they're psychic.
They're psychics. Yeah.
It is the best candidate, in my opinion, for that type of thing. And you can always just say, "Oh, their wings, the wings that you're used to, they're flying through the psychic plane, so you can't see them."
Well, it's not a psychic plane in my world, but yeah.
I know. Well,
I do like that. That's actually a really good point. And like, they could manifest the wings.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's a really good point. I'm just putting a note there. That's not what it's gonna say, but maybe I could still do the Germanic versus, but like the wyverns have it, but then I guess they could just be a distant, the wyverns are a cousins of something. Let me double check. I know. I want to say wyverns are related to one of the cousins of great dragons, but that doesn't fucking answer my question. Well, one thing to consider is the chromatics and the metallics within D&D lore are very related anyways. Hi, Kira.
Hi, Kira.
These feel less like dragons and more like serpents. Cool looking. Okay, I like that. I like that idea. Rudy, where are you going? What are you doing? Oh, you're just getting comfy? Okay. Now I gotta go down my dragon list again. Oh, Tome of Beasts. I don't think is canon. What? I'm brainstorming dragons. Oh, it's Cobalt Press. That's why. Yeah, I don't think I want to use Cobalt Priest or Tome of Beasts right now. Oh, that's pretty cool. So now I decide, do I want all these fucking different types of dragons? Of course I'm gonna want red, black, blue. What? It's like the fucking Power Rangers, dude. Now I gotta decide. All right, brown dragon D&D. You leathery scales. Oh, they were in 4E too. So wait, are they sand boys? Oh, they're like sand boys.
They're another desert dragon.
Okay. Look at purple dragons. I think these are probably Underdark boys. Yeah, I could do purple dragons, but I'm thinking no, actually. And the reason for that is the gem dragons would make more sense in the Underdark, since the Underdark's so tied to like psychic stuff in my world. Where's my baby Dasher? You want to come sit in my lap?
I don't know that the Power Ranger masks would fit over their skulls, Kira. At least not in dragon form.
Hi, baby. All right, Dasher, do you want to get more comfortable? Oh, are you jealous, Rudolph? Oh, you're so jealous. All right, so what the fuck is a gray dragon?
Stone.
Oh, they can petrify. That's kind of cool. What's a yellow dragon? Dude, this world's gonna be fucking covered in dragons.
I love it.
Oh, this is another sand boy. Alright. I think we stick with brown. Yeah, because yellow was only in 2E. Salt dragons. Hi, Rudolph. You never want to sit on my lap. Well, you do, but... These are cute little guys. They don't have wings, though. Oh, they were also called yellow dragons. Okay, well...
Which was confusingly a name shared with another species.
Yeah, no shit. Fucking D&D creators are fucking wild back in the days.
Oh, yeah.
Pink. They shoot bubbles.
Bubble dragons.
Okay, they're kind of cute. I kind of love them.
I hate pink, but I love them.
I feel like. Let's see, what do they do?
Rose rocker.
Ew. No, I think I'll skip. They're pretty, but we got so many dragons already. So gray was the stone one, and brown was
Sandy boy.
Sandy boy. Now our red dragons they breathe fire. Black is, I want to say necrotic. No, acid. Green is necrotic.
I thought they
Poison.
were both acid.
Poison.
Oh, poison.
Blue is lightning. White is the fuck does white do? Oh, cold. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep both. I think I like both of them. They can be rare. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Alright. And I'll get some cooler names for all of them here. Probably just look up some Chinese words. Alright. Gold, silver, bronze, copper, brass. Those are your basic bitches. And then we got mercury, iron, steel, and platinum. Alright, time to go through these. Pretty. Oh, they're really pretty.
That is beautiful.
Oh, they're reputed to be mentally unstable. Oh. Okay, I like this dragon. Me too, bud.
Me too. Oh, the description where the silver and white scales seem to flow together as one.
They're that's kind of fun. Their personalities change. I kind of like that.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
There's Iron Dragon. Rawr. I already want to do something like that. Kira, oh Lord, you're oh my goodness. I'll have to look at this at some point. Okay, these ones are born. These iron dragons are born. So Kira, so in World of Warcraft there's like this thing. It's like all tree growy. But we were talking about Floral Dragons, which is a book that just came out, and they released all these plant-based dragons, and I'm gonna put them in the Feywild because I think it makes the most sense for the Feywilds. So if I want my adventurers to fight a dragon, it'll be Feywild themed. Steel Jam. Oh yeah, these ones are the ones who like to spend their time in human form. Yeah, those are fine. I thought those were silver dragons. I thought silver dragons like to be in human form. Is it both
I
of
think
them?
both of them do.
Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong. No, I was right. Nah, I'll get rid of steel dragons. We don't need two. I want to go hang out with people. Can I suggest a deity or mythological? So I already have deities in my D&D world. I'm trying not to add too many. But I appreciate the offer. Oh, okay. And these all become lineages. And then jam dragons. Eh. Ooh, these guys are cool looking. Yeah, I'll take them. They're cool. All right. Whoops. Now I've got a bunch of other stuff I want to do, but I'll kind of get these sorted here. Baby Rudy, how are you, buddy?
Rudy.
Ethan.
Ethan? Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oops. And then so I can go in here, talk about that. This is just formatting. This stuff I can do later. So we're gonna want an ancestry that's like multi-headed dragons. You may. Yeah, I can. Oh, I'm happy to listen. He's kind of cool. This looks AI generated.
Yeah.
There's something weird going on there in that image.
And the name of that website is
I don't know if I want some of those. kind of cool. I do like that, Kira. So the Warden Dragons by Pointy Hat. He's got owl-like dragons if I can find them. I can't find them. I'd have to find them. But he's got some cool owl ones. Do I need to add sunworms? Is there 5e? Okay, skip. I don't need them. Don't need them, don't want them. Okay.
Hello.
Hi there.
Vanny, hello.
What y'all doing?
On stream, I'm doing world building for my D&D world. You're fine to join. There's no spoilers.
Gotcha.
But
I shouldn't read this email that I've written.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Okay.
I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer. I'm probably going to end up here soon. I only said
Gotcha.
about an hour of world building. I just I don't want to overdo it today. I also have a puppy on my lap, and that's far more important.
Yes, yes.
Puppy. Make sure to give pups all the love.
He's getting so much love. He's got his 4th of July bow tie on.
Oh.
Right.
So what's the difference between a celestial dragon and a star dragon? They look the exact same.
I thought the star dragon was a type of celestial dragon.
Skip. It is now. It is in my world now.
And I
sort
thought sun, moon, and celestial were all like under celestial.
No. I think. Wait. Let me double check. You might be right. You're correct. That was me. Oh, jeez! Oh, that hurt. Why'd you do that to me? You little shit. He jumped down. Alright, I'm gonna call them Celestial Dragons then, because that's a cool name. It's probably a name that I came up with. Hey, you're welcome to. Like I said, right? Be around for too much longer. Time dragons are cool. They're new. Oh, interesting. I like that idea. Dude, you left. Oh, that's a feather. Okay, never mind. I thought that was fur. Time dragons are really cool. So, they were in the new sigil book, and when they die, you don't kill them. They just go back in time. And let's see if I can find it. Oh wait, where is it? Ancient Time Dragon. Is this it? Yeah, I think it is. They go back in time and turn themselves into their younger version of themselves. I think it's their and then they wait. They just wait so they can kill the people again.
They're like, I have learned from my mistakes.
But they're not going in here. They're actually going somewhere else. They belong to a different plane. I might make them the only creature who can survive the time plane. I'm thinking. We'll see. I'm thinking. I got Warden Dragons. Warden Dragons are the pointy hat thing, and I was thinking about putting those somewhere, and I don't know what to do with that yet. The thing is, like, so he's making dragons that hoard people instead of items. Which is cool. Alright, Blight Scale dragons are the sick ones, I think. Or Grim Hollow. Transagenda, just trans your gender. Thanks. That is what we practiced here. Maybe we're all secret trans dragons.
Yep, we're all just secret trans dragons.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the blight scales to Shadowfell. Primal, and then Noir, which is just like the name of the thingy. And then yeah, I guess I got these. That's fair. So he's done a couple different ones. So I gotta think of a name that would like if I'm gonna use these dragons. It's if I'm gonna use them. Sure, I could use the concept, not the thing. I might have to think about that. I'm gonna take them out for now. I can always update this later. Basically a succubus dragon. Alright, I'm gonna Google this, but I'm gonna Google this on a different screen. Just in case there's, you know, anything I need. Oh my god, yep. Okay. Okay. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I looked it up. I'm not convinced. Why couldn't the two ace people in the call? Why didn't you guys fucking have done it? Why did I have to be the one to see?
You grabbed the comment first, so
the horrors I have seen. Oh god, I have been cursed. Well, I think we got a good little. No, yeah, I know you. I know. It's just rule 34, basically.
Yep.
No, I did these.
Probably exists.
I think we got a good lineup here of dragons. There's a lot, but they gotta be, and they live a long time, so they're not gonna have like large populations.
Well, yeah, and depending on the lore you're considering, some dragons only reproduce like once or twice in their entire lifespan. Which also reduces the population.
Yeah. Well, I will eventually go through this list and add details. If you are all interested in seeing what a complete page looks like, if I go exclamation point World Anvil, WA I think it is, you can head over to that link there, and if you go, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I did not want you to open my Google Drive. I don't think there was anything on there I needed to be worried about. Let me double check. I'm just
Bunny
double
dragons.
checking, making sure I didn't dox myself.
Just these tiny little dragons. But they multiply forever.
Now we're good. But yeah, so you guys are curious, you can go over to the World Anvil page if you want to see some of the different things that we've already done. You go over to the encyclopedia, click on fauna and flora. You can click through these groups. Eventually these groups are all going to have little, you can open the category pages and you'll be able to see stuff in here. Now, I'm still designing all of them, so give me a little bit of time, but we're getting there. But if you go here, fauna and flora, prime, material, intelligentsia, fur bulligans where most of them are, and you can see when you click on here, it'll give you the list of the different articles that you can click on. I think there's also some in plain touch that are ready. Some in transmisia. So yeah, you can jump around, you can read through them. If you want to see what the humans look like. It's kind of what it looks like. You can see I've got them separated by lineages, and then I mentioned kin before. Okay, there you go, chat. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and check that out. In the meantime, I'm gonna raid. I don't want to overdo it today. I'm unfortunately still recovering. I've still been pretty tired. So we'll go give a raid to Eagles. Why don't we go raid CV? Guys, go give CV so much freaking love. We love CV here. She is great. So go give her love if you can. Thank you so much for everyone stopping by. I do appreciate it. Apologies for the shorter stream today, but I'm trying not to overdo it right now because I've been out of commission. Yeah, I've been back chance. So go give her lots of love, guys. And I will see you on Tuesday. Bye. Wait, did I not? Oh, I didn't raid. Wait. There we go.